smoking with your kids, would you do it? Would you not do it? Why or why not? I would smoke with my
I
child.
feel like I think I eventually would, like when they get older
My
and
phone.
out of my house.
Mm-hmm.
Because as long as you still staying with me, I see the child in
Mhm.
you, but you don't need to be smoking with me if you still living with me.
Okay.
Hell no, I'm not smoking with my kids ever.
Why?
Because smoking is a terrible habit. Now I'm gonna get high as fuck with them at the time where they can, responsibly do it and they experiment or whatever. We can do that. But like smoking is an awful habit. So we can do some edibles. You know what I'm saying? We might can
Oh,
do
I was
some
like, cause you was
shrooms or
like, I'm gonna
whatever.
get
Yeah,
high
we
as
can do
fuck with
all
them.
that.
I'm like, how you
Yeah,
gonna get high with them?
we can still get high, but smoking is a terrible habit. That's the only reason I wouldn't smoke with them. Like I don't need to be smoking my damn stuff, so I'm not gonna
Okay.
do it with them.
So you wouldn't smoke, but you would get high with them.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, what about like smoking is a terrible habit? What about if you do like a bowl or a
a
bong?
bowl of what?
Like a weed, like a bowl instead of like, a Dutch or whatever.
I mean, how about we do some brownies?
What if they diabetic?
Damn, that's gonna be unfortunate for them.
sugar free brownies it
You know what I'm
is.
saying? They can get the little gluten cracker brownies or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the rest of us gonna be lit off the sweets, you feel me?
Okay, I feel you. Morgan.
I smoke with my kids. They're grown. Even before
How
they were
grown?
grown. One's 21, one's 18. So, I mean, they're legal enough. They're old enough that if they leave out of my house, they're going to get in trouble. But even when I let my son smoke before he graduated from high school, but he could only smoke at home. I provided him with the weed, so I knew that he was smoking.
There you go.
So for me, it was more of a safety thing. Like I would rather them be in the house with me than outside the house, because at least I know what they're getting.
I agree.
It's not like they're at a party and somebody's rolling up a blunt and nobody knows what's in it. At home, I know where I'm buying my weed. I know what I'm smoking, so I feel safe giving my kids what I'm smoking if I'm walking through the house. So,
That
and I
makes
feel like
sense.
the best place to experiment something is at home where somebody can watch it.
That's facts.
So that's where I'm
That's like
at
I
with
used to
it.
say with my little sister. Like she used to be out smoking in the woods with her friends and shit, and I'm just like, that does not sound safe at all. Like,
It was more a safety thing for me, like, because kids could end up with anything. At least if he's at
pick your
home or
phone
they're
up a
at
little bit,
home.
Morgan. I don't know if you leaning it on a speaker.
No, I don't know what's going on because I have my AirPod in, so I'm
Oh,
not sure.
it's your
That's probably what
bundles.
it
It's
is.
your bundles, girl.
Oh,
It's your bundles. But no, I agree with
but
you. Joy, I know
everybody
how you
always
feel,
asks me
Joy.
and looks at me crazy, but
For
I'm cool
me,
with it.
um, if I smoked weed, I would smoke with my kids just like I drink. So like when my kids are old enough, like not necessarily 21, but I'm definitely drinking in the house with my kids. We like to barbecue. We like to chill at the house. I would much rather prefer, like Morgan said, being at home with my kids knowing they're safe. And I don't want them to go out thinking they got to sneak and do it anyway.
That's
Like, I
facts.
want you to be honest with me. And I feel like if we were doing it together, you wouldn't think, like, I'm not going to sit here and let you get blacked out, pissy drunk, right?
Yeah.
And I say drinking because I don't smoke. Um, but I'd rather you do it at home with me and you're not sneaking and doing it. And like she said, if we were out, you could get roofied at a party very quickly. You've never been drunk before. Now you sneaking and getting drunk and you blacked out somewhere in the fucking parking lot. And I don't know where you are. Like, I would much rather you do it at home with me.
Valid
And anybody,
answers.
like, I don't know. It's just more of an open relationship that I want with my kids. I think that boils down to it.
That's what it is.
I agree with that. I didn't have that type of relationship with my parents, and my dad smokes weed, so we didn't
Facts.
even start smoking together until I was 35. I'll be 40 in May. So
Ooh, girl, you look good for 40 though, but it's all right. And you
My
sound much
period.
clearer now, so I don't know what
I
happened.
know.
switch to AirPods, so maybe the right one's raggedy.
There you go. There you go. It's fine.
Shit to work when they
Lou,
She
you
want
not
it.
wanted to
underwater no
chime in?
more.
Hayes?
Huh?
Huh? No?
Oh no, I didn't originally hear the question, but it sounded like you saying like, "Oh, would you smoke with your kids?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to believe in that. I mean, I smoke with my daughter.
Yeah, I tried with my son. My son is 15, and I just wanted to see where his head was at. So like, he knows I smoke, and I just looked at him and I was like, "You want to hit this?" And he was like, "No, mom, I don't." I was like, "All right, I was just trying to see where you was at, son. I was just, checking." But
Okay, Juicy.
good job, son.
Gotta start the peer pressure at home.
I just
It was never peer pressure. I wasn't like.
I'm just saying, you gotta try it out to make sure he ain't going nowhere else and be like, all
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I wanted to see if he would have paused before, but there was no pause, no hesitation. He was just like, "Nah, I don't smoke. Like, I'm good."
Make my
like,
dog a
"Alright,
dare
cool."
shirt. Make my dog a dare shirt.
A
Okay.
dare shut up.
Yes, make him a dare shirt.
Against his own mama. That ain't right. No. So, Zenhia, would you ever smoke with your child? I want to ask you this because I know you're the parent who like you don't want it in the house. That's fine.
Well, I'm a parent that, well, right now, because she is of age to be able to do so, but she's going to college right now, and I feel that it's not a habit I want her to pick up because one, she can't support her habit. She has no job, so she's with me.
Well,
So right now, no,
True
it's
that.
absolutely not a factor that you need to be even focused on or wanting to even try, just because I want her to continue to stay focused and in her career with dancing and all of that stuff. I just feel like she's not ready to take on that habit.
Yeah, cause she don't need to be no high ass dancer. Like we don't need
Right.
We ain't talk about strippers either. Like what the ballerinas? This African tap dance?
Right.
What is she
Oh,
doing
I
here?
was like, she a stripper? Hold on, how old is she?
No.
Oh no.
I was
Going to
lost.
school
I'm
for
sorry.
musical.
Oh,
She's going to school for musical theater, so she does like
okay.
Broadway type of
Okay,
stuff.
there we
Yeah.
go.
Let's clear that up now,
So
cause you
I
know
feel
how
like
people
Right.
be.
I mean, I wouldn't want her drugged up either. What you mean?
So it's like a general consensus, basically. Like you will smoke with your kid, but under certain stipulations. Like I would smoke with my child, but he can't smoke as much as I smoke. Like I be blowing it down, and I'm not gonna pass all of these blunts to you, bro. This is way too many for your lung capacity. Like maybe
You gonna be able
after
to function?
school, you've been stressed out a long day at school. Here, hit this blunt and relax a little. And before you go to bed,
ADHD, and I've used that, like the oils and stuff, while he was in school. But once he graduated, bro, you are responsible for your own weed habit.
oh, that's facts.
Eh.
Same way he could
You
buy
might
them
can hit this
video
blunt
games.
when I'm walking. That part.
He could buy this
That
sack
part.
the same way. He get that fucking $60 game. Fuck out of here. You get them skins. So all right. My next question is: you see your neighbor abusing their child, what would you do? Would you intervene? Would you look away and mind your business?
Abusing their child?
Yes.
Hell the
Oh,
fuck
no, I'm
yeah.
stepping in. I'm stepping in. I
Right.
don't play.
Yeah, me
It's
either.
a difference between whooping your child and abusing your child. So
Yes.
fine, look. And if any adult don't step in, they got a problem with themselves.
A lot
It's
of
not like
people
a
be on
domestic
some. That's none of my
situation.
business. Like
No, that's like some grown up type shit. When a child is involved, no, that's a whole nother problem.
Especially when
my
it's
child.
visible.
Calm down.
No, I'm talking about a kid being abused, and somebody say that ain't my business.
Right.
No.
Listen, because I ain't saying no
Yeah.
names, but I did ask this question, and that's why I brought it here tonight, because I did ask it to somebody else before, and they was just like, "That's none of my business. Like, I'm not gonna get," and I'm just like, my heart.
Bitch, I'm
can't-
not talking about pulling up at 7-Eleven and the couple in the passenger seat fighting. I'm talking about somebody kid getting abused.
Yeah.
No.
My heart.
Yeah, no.
No, you can't be human if you let that shit happen.
Look, it's a
Like,
lot of animals out here in
absolutely.
this world, alright? It's
Yeah.
a lot of fucking savages, so you can't. And it's like at the end of the day, I ain't knocking nobody for feeling how they feel. Maybe they have their reasons why they don't want to get involved with stuff like that. Maybe they on the run. I don't know. Maybe they're illegal alien or some shit, and they can't be like fucking. I don't fucking know. Like I'm always about giving people the benefit of the doubt.
I don't think there's any excuse to excuse you from being ignorant to something like that.
Maybe
That's
they're
just one of those things. Like, that's a child.
I feel. So what age? Like if it's a 14-year-old going at it with her moms, you gonna mind your business?
Like they throwing hands.
Yeah, they throwing hands.
That's kind of like, that's not my business.
That's perfect.
But I'm talking about.
Look, that's not your business.
No, that's not my business.
But if she was stomping out a 6-year-old over there, I'm jumping in.
Jumping in. You're gonna be fighting me as a 6-year-old.
Oh, okay.
But
No,
when you're 14, you start feeling yourself. You start trying your parents.
Yeah, but
There's a thin line.
all right. So I guess it all depends who's winning.
I think it's right here.
I was gonna say, I don't know now.
I mean, if
might be sturdy. What if they get the upper
but it
hand?
depends on the situation with the 14-year-old, because you could have been talking back and then your mama just popped you in your mouth and then you start smelling yourself and you decide to fight back. That ain't abuse, because you deserve that ass whooping.
But what if moms is like a killer and moms was like, oh bitch, I've been waiting for this day, and then she just digs in her daughter's ass and I'm like, yo,
no reason. Oh
Hey, as a kid.
Like you
just being your child for no reason.
You know what I'm saying?
But all of us have been 14 before, and you know, you've had 14-year-old friends, and y'all start smelling yourself. Like y'all think y'all hot shit, and until you get your ass knocked back down off that pedestal, sometimes they gotta be knocked out at 14.
All right, so I'm a record it, but I'm gonna intervene. Somebody gotta tell the story. Somebody
got
gotta
on TikTok today.
Facts. But I'm gonna intervene. I always gotta intervene because I don't know how to mind my business.
Drinking with me tonight? Nobody's drinking tonight?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. There we go. I know y'all smoking and whatever.
I'm smoking too, but you know, I'm just trying to pace myself. You see, I can't even hardly fucking open my eyes, so I need to chill. I still got like 10 more questions to go. I still got 10 more questions. So on to the next one.
Wait, who's at the bottom? She ain't answered nothing.
Michelle
Williams.
Oh, Brianna.
She's
like this.
I know. She got skipped over 2 questions.
No, she agreed with the weed one for like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With you and Mo.
All right, so we're gonna start this next one off with you then, Bree.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, bet. Name something you find funny that other people don't find funny. It's okay. This is a judgment-free zone.
Girl, I be serious all fucking day.
I laugh at old people. I laugh at shit. I don't give a fuck. If it's funny, I'ma laugh. Look, I laugh at disabilities. It's not that I'm making fun of them, but if you doing something funny,
dark humor.
I don't do nothing, y'all.
What you
dark
mean?
humor.
I can't help that. Like, I would help you across the street while laughing at you. Like,
you ain't shit.
I ain't shit.
You ain't shit.
Oh, fuck y'all then. What the fuck y'all?
I mean, at least I'm laughing in your face.
Exactly. I ain't laughing.
No,
I'm still
y'all ain't
helping
shit.
you.
No, man.
Only shit I find fucking humor, y'all, right now. Fucking TikTok. I don't fucking do nothing.
Man, yeah, you are kind of boring.
Hey, I don't have no humor because I be having to be serious with motherfuckers.
She always did. You know them water signs. They just always got ready to tussle.
Yes.
Always. So yeah, look at all the waters. You can tell who's a water sign on the screen just by saying water sign. What? Like, calm down, splash. Calm down.
Yes.
It's good. So what do y'all laugh at? Because I know I'm not the only one. I seen y'all on social media. You be laughing. Women be laughing at people wigs.
Absolutely.
And eyebrows. She is. What else you be laughing at?
That's the licensed cosmetologist in me. That's what that is. It's
but if they a beginner and a learner, that's not right. Offer tips.
I do. I always say if you need assistance, inbox me.
After you have talked shit. I'm not inboxing you. Bitch, fuck you and your assistant because I feel like your assistant
was going in on my eyebrows and they're a little black. So can you help me? No, you just put me out.
Right? Well, first she'd be like, well, first of all, Boxiana. Right? Like, fuck out of here. I don't want your help.
I was boxed at one time.
Now I'm shaving all these shits off because I'm mad. I don't even want eyebrows no more.
Every time I'm doing my eyebrow, I be like, yo, would Morgan roast me right now? Like, would she roast me? I mean, remember, like, will I get roasted? I'm nervous. I'm fucking nervous
I'm just
now.
Gonna give a tip. The tip is start from the back and work your way forward. Because whatever product is in the back, it'll leave it for the ombre look in the front. There's
Morgan, do you know how much concealer I be going through?
I just learned how to put lashes on.
I be stressed out. I be stressed out because then my hand can't stay sturdy, and then now I'm fucked up, and now I'm like, fuck all of this, and I'm taking it off.
And Morgan's screenshotting you.
No,
she's gonna screenshot you.
Sally's has these.
I'm in a group chat.
Sally's has these little stickers that kind of you can stick and fill in, and that helps teach you. That's how I learned.
Cause girl, I be caked up on my eyebrow. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ah,
I'm popping out with y'all, but I'm just trying to tell you what it took to get here.
I need a water sign. Shae, what you be laughing at?
Dark humor.
Give me an example.
I find it all funny.
Give me an example.
Everything, the
People with
disability,
short legs.
the short legs.
Y'all seen the little leg?
Diego, unmute yourself. Cause you saying a lot and I want to hear it.
Had a limp. Like I used to laugh at him a lot.
All that shit is funny to me.
See?
All that shit is funny. Nigga, you a motherfucker. You a paraplegic. Your leg fall off. You fall down. That shit is fucking hilarious. I'm weak. I'm the first nigga laughing, and I'm not even. It's not even like a little discreet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, nigga. I'm weak.
I'm like, did that just happen?
It's funny. You know, come on, nigga. That shit funny. You don't see that every day, nigga. You know that shit funny.
And now I'm going to hell.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? If that's cool, like, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy the company. But
I feel like it's gonna be a party in hell. Like, fuck it.
Like the little, like shit that I be watching. I ain't gonna care. I be watching it, like the little Paralympics. Oh man, I be so weak. That's some of the little events that they be having. Yes, come on, bro. It's a judgment-free zone, bro. Hey,
it is.
You be watching the Special Olympics?
Hell yeah, I be
they make movies about this shit.
Bro, them sports be funny. You ever see wheelchair basketball, nigga? That shit is hilarious, dog.
Oh my god, no man.
The wheelchair? Have you ever seen somebody fall out of the wheelchair? Do they be falling out?
These niggas, no, they don't fall
that's
out.
That's when they got strapped in.
You don't even understand. They strapped in, so the whole shit just fall over, and these niggas just push back up
and keep going like it didn't happen.
I be like, damn, he's strong as fuck. But one of them niggas fucked around and like grab your ass, you gonna catch hell getting them up off you.
See, so it's not just me. Everybody, welcome to Hell With Me Hugs. Because I'm like, it can't just be me, bro. That be like, I be sitting at home wondering, like, do other people think about this shit, or is it just me?
Thanks.
I ask it sometimes. Like, I just asked the other day, like, am I the only one that think about couples having sex? Like, if you see a couple interacting together and you see them and they're just always
that's normal. I think that's like a part of your brain, like,
well,
because people inbox me.
I wonder what their sex is like.
Past that. Wait a minute. When you say couples having sex, elaborate. Like, what couples? Couples.
Like when you see somebody and you be like, oh, I wonder what their sex is like.
Yeah, not that I want to be involved. For instance,
just wonder.
Yeah,
just fucking curious.
People who I'm around, like not my family members, not family members.
Right.
I just like, I wonder if like they like to be loud, or if she like it in the ass, or if like
is she
like she goofy like she's in person. Like why they have like that's normal.
Okay.
So do y'all ever be looking at
like, I don't know if it's in real life.
Do y'all ever be looking at like super old people and be like,
yes,
I do.
Yes, I definitely do.
Yes, I know your old ass still fucking. Look at how you hopped out and opened the door for
all them nasty old men that's always on their women. I'm like, I know you nasty.
That pussy still snapping, boy. That pussy still good.
He put his face in her ass and everything. Like I just know.
Every day. He just did it before they pulled up to the Golden Corral. He just
facts. Before he kissed his granddaughter. Brianna, I think about your parents having sex. Not gonna lie. Because her parents are still kind of young, and she posts them all the time. And they very like, they're good looking people, and I'm like, they not old and her mama's a fucking Scorpio too. So I'm like, nah. I know it gets freaky over there in Olga's land. I fucking know. I fucking know. I'm just saying.
And let me ask y'all something. Since this is a judgment-free zone, just a little sidebar. Okay. I'm glad that all of y'all are very aesthetically pleasing. So nobody in this particular group chat or anybody watching, you know what I'm saying, if anybody out there support. But do y'all ever look at like less than aesthetically pleasing people and be like, I bet it stank.
I wonder what's and I always want to know what
it don't even mean they dirty like
they're having sex. Like do they make uglier faces than they really are? Like how does it go?
Like, is it from the back only? Do y'all look at each other? Like, I got questions that need answers.
You feel me? No. Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Is it fire because you ugly? Because I ain't gonna cap. Ugly people be real good at stuff.
You're right.
Look at the best basketball players. Them niggas be fucked up.
I never thought about that.
You know what I'm saying? Look at them smart ass tech niggas. They be fucked up.
You right.
Only motherfuckers that look good and shit be like musicians and actors. Everybody else is good and shit be fucked up.
Ain't no beautiful motherfuckers. We should be able to have these conversations out loud, like, and people not feel like what, and I'm like, what, like,
right?
Did I go too far left? Like, let me know, cause And it's not like I want to be in your bed. I don't want to be in your bed. I'm just curious.
I just want to be like across the street when you leave the window open that one day.
Like this.
Oh.
I just want to be like, I knew it. I just want to know if I was right or if I was wrong.
It doesn't make you want to be more, doesn't make you want to get into it with your own partner, like watching it's like watching porn, almost in your mind. Like,
nah, because 9 times out of 10, they ain't doing nothing that I do. So I'm just like, vanilla. I'm like, babe, look.
Hooking car batteries up to each other and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, babe, look what they look.
Look what they doing. Look how they look.
I mean, remember? It would be like a walk down memory lane. Remember when we used to do that? Remember Missionary? Remember? So, would you rather time travel or see the future?
But time travelers can go to the future.
But it's not the same.
Say, well, wait a minute now. That's what
it is the same. Have you ever watched The Flash? Yes, you can.
Because if you just see in the future, your time travelers can go back.
But they can go and see. They know what's going to happen.
Do you really want to go back?
I'm not going back.
I don't want to go back.
If I can time travel, I can go to the future and see it, right?
Yeah. But when you go to the future, you also change the timeline. Like if you fuck up and fuck anything up, you're going to fuck up the timeline. And now the future ain't really going to be a future because you done changed it when you went back and did something stupid.
Damn.
You like the way I just blew y'all fucking minds like that?
Man, I can go to the future. I can go to the future and just not breathe for like 3 seconds, see what it's like. All right, and I'm back.
Yeah, as long as you don't do nothing, like change nothing, like you can't go and be like,
you watch too many movies. She's like, don't change
so
nothing. Nigga, I'm moving everything. The fuck you mean?
What's wrong with you?
Hey, don't do that. Giving myself advice. That's not the route you want to
but
take.
you can fuck up the future.
Then I'm fucking up the future. Maybe the future need to be fucked up. No?
Nigga.
Just don't go back. Well, if you go back in time and you change something, you can change the future if you've seen what it's going to be.
Shit, if I go back in time, nigga, I'm going to be Drake, and this podcast going to be poppy.
This nigga say he finna be Drake.
Not Drake.
You know what I'm saying?
So then you would time travel because you can go back and forward, right? Instead of just seeing into the future.
Right.
I just want to be like that nigga off of that Jumper movie who was jumping into banks and shit. I just want to jump into the banks and get my shit and then jump back home with my bags.
Yeah.
Well, I have a question. Would you
I'm not going to jail because they can't catch me. Samuel L. Jackson had to catch them niggas in that movie.
He's not dead. He gonna get it. They gonna come get it. He gonna come get
I want to know.
What you want to know?
If you would rather be a vampire or a witch.
Oh man, that's hard. Cause I love both.
I would be
a vampire.
Yeah, cause vampires.
I was just gonna say, let me get a vampire. I fucked the witch the other week.
Stipulations with being a witch.
Yeah, but you can get killed at any moment if you're a witch.
Yeah, and it's like they gotta follow rules, or the magic goes away.
He said it's overrated.
I fucked the witch the other day.
He said I fucked a witch the other day. The shit was overrated. Nobody else caught that. Nobody else caught that.
I didn't catch that.
And that's why I hate you.
I fucked the witch.
He said I fucked a witch the other day.
Imagine if she was a vampire though. It would have been very spicy.
That would have been
crazy. She would have
picked
your ass up and threw you across the room. She's strong as fuck.
What's up with it? You know what I'm saying? Let's do this shit. Let's tear up all this furniture here.
Ooh.
Fuck it.
Vampire me. Bite the fuck out of me. Just don't like. It better heal. It better fucking heal, nigga. Like, I mean, over there like this.
Got a permanent ass bite. What am I doing with this?
This big ass.
No, because when you're a vampire, none of the scars stay there. Somebody stab you, that shit heal instantly.
He got to bite me in my thigh. Hit me in the thigh, nigga. You know.
Because this shit can't be on my neck. Hell no.
You got to hit me in my thigh, but ooh yes, you know me. I'm all team Twilight. The witches is cool, but it's
the vampires is lit. They ruthless.
Let's mind fuck you a little bit more. And be honest. Do not fucking... Because this question is about lying. It says, is it possible to live a life without lies? And could you do it?
No.
It's impossible.
It's not
currently living a double life as we speak. Absolutely not.
It's possible, but it's lonely. It would be very lonely.
I think you don't realize how much you lie, even if it's something.
My thing is not even... That's what I'm saying. Not even a loneliness. I'm talking about trivial shit. Like if the officer pulled me over and say, "Do you know how fast you were going?" I be knowing exactly how fast that was going.
No,
but I'm gonna say
I have no idea.
I have no idea how fast that was going.
I don't be knowing.
My wife is pregnant. I'm in a hurry.
But I'm always honest with those, like, because I feel like when you be lying to the cops, it just gets worse. And I'm not good at that lying shit. So it's like, he be like, but you just said, now I gotta throw up to get out of the situation. Like,
bitch, I didn't know myself because
I gotta
cry to
cry.
go to the bathroom.
Like, what the fuck? I don't know how to get up out of no lie. I'm fucked. Let's go. I'm going to jail.
Yeah, like, if you answer a question just to make somebody be quiet, you're lying. If you just make up something, that's a lie.
What if they ask a follow-up question? Oh my
and you
God.
say,
that's why I keep pictures of all my kids on the day. He gonna see how many of them niggas it is, and he'll be like, yeah, he probably right.
I could live a life without lies. If I lived like in the woods somewhere,
right.
Like if I lived off the grid,
this damn cat.
Like, who am I lying to? So it's possible, depending on the stipulations of the situation. Anything is possible. What is that? Oh, the cat. Get that booty out the screen.
Put her ass in the screen.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck
about nothing and none of us. So, all right. Well, thank y'all for being honest. Because I just knew somebody was gonna be like, "Yeah, I could live a life without. I could do it."
Yeah, it's impossible. You don't know sometimes if you lie.
Every morning when my son be like, text me, are you asleep? Yes. No, I'm laying in here. Leave me alone.
Right, I'm knocked the fuck out.
Are you up?
What are you doing? I'm about to go to bed. I'm on TikTok, motherfucker. That's what I'm
all night long. Yeah.
I'm honest though. I'll be like, all right, get off my phone.
Thanks. If you tell the truth all the time, everybody
you do. I'm tired. You know what? I'm sick of this shit.
But you rather me lie?
No.
Hey, tell the truth all the time if you want to. Everybody gonna hate you.
That's why I said it would just be lonely. Yeah. But I'm already almost there. Like, I'm almost there.
But I'm never gonna lie to you about yourself. I just be
right.
That's not because like
this, and I'd be like, oh yeah. I'm like, absolutely not. I don't like it.
My thing is, don't ask me if I like something that you know I don't like.
But that's me every day
like
because I ask people, do they like something, and they're like, Joy, get the fuck out of here.
Don't do that shit. Ask me if I like some shit you know I don't like.
I'd be like, Joy, you really like that?
Like
I want to know why you really like it. Like that stupid ass cat.
Bro, I didn't know she had my fucking
Why she do that cat like that? I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police.
That nigga said.
I'm calling the police.
What are you doing in my room?
She said, get the fuck out.
It was the arms in the air.
Damn.
God damn.
Well, I could live a life without lies if I lived in the woods, period. That's it.
You lie to yourself like you happy in the woods.
I'll be in the woods like, yeah, facts.
You be lying
it's
to
not
yourself.
even that bad out here. It's
yourself.
not even that bad.
No, and then why you lying?
I hate it.
No,
But I gotta
you cannot.
All right, so what? What annoys you most about the opposite sex?
What annoys me the most?
What annoys me most about the opposite sex? Oh, God, Brianna, you have something to say?
Right.
Please, his fucking toenails.
Oh, yeah, Josh do that.
Fucking house.
What do you say?
His toenails.
He eat his toenails?
No, he leave them.
Leave them.
Jonathan too.
Josh too.
Bro, I thought that was just Jonathan.
Louis, you leave your toenails around the house? Orin, you leave your toenails around the house?
So what now?
You leave your toenails around the house?
Like around the house? Like what you mean? Like in common areas?
Like, not like, do you peel your toenails and leave them?
Yes.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
What?
That is so disrespectful.
I'll be so mad.
What you mean? What you mad for? Just get it if you mad.
Why you can't
I'm not mad.
But why did you leave it? Why you leaving? That's nasty.
Like they put them into your hand and then walk them to the trash can, or like I don't understand the concept.
You can even burn them for all I fucking care.
Really? Nah, straight up, really, dead ass though, dead ass. Really, just it don't even be that deep for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be like, all right, I'll get it in a second.
Nah, it really do be like that for them in their mind.
It really do be
and that's what the fuck annoys me.
And then I don't get it.
Look, she said that's
y'all
what the fuck annoys me.
Y'all motherfuckers are dirty.
Yes.
Y'all motherfuckers are dirty. Y'all just don't care.
Hey, don't make us start talking about what y'all be keeping up under them wigs while you call them motherfuckers dirty.
Look, just say what annoys you about the opposite sex. Cause I ain't got nothing up under here. Ain't shit up under
I ain't
here.
got nothing up under me.
Ain't shit up under here.
My hair braid down.
Oh my God, I'm with
Got
I'm with
real
the
hair
six
up
women that ever
underneath.
existed that don't wear
So-
weave. Here we
Yup,
go.
you got the one.
Right.
I wear them faithfully every day, but I got hair up under here. It's cold.
I didn't say you didn't have hair.
Her hair comb and it
brushed
ain't Meek
down.
Mill. It's not Jim
Not
Jones.
at all.
That's all right. In June, it's gonna be some good steamed hair up under that motherfucker. That goddamn cap gonna be soggy.
I've been doing this for a long time.
I can't do it.
She a person.
She is.
We
I be
miss all of
sweating.
that.
I
I
can't
don't
do
like
it.
the hair being left behind.
Oh, like the shedding hair?
Yeah, like I shouldn't have to pull hair out my ass crack. That doesn't belong in me. Ass keeping hair. Yo, is it gonna end? Like, nah.
But what bothers me about the opposite sex, I don't like how strong they feel they have to be. Like, nigga, calm down. You don't gotta be the big man on campus all the time, because I'm big dog too.
Oh man, see, my homie had to leave on this question.
What'd you say?
I said the homie had to leave on this question, huh?
Oh, do you feel like you by yourself? Hey, Marvin. I'm sorry, Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams, here you go.
Mr. Williams, because I know he feel like he got to be strong all the time because he's a Capricorn, and they just feel like they got to handle it all.
We do.
What bothers you about the opposite sex, Mr. Williams?
The opposite sex.
And you have to be honest. No judgment.
If she swing on you, we got your back.
Just too many emotions.
Emotions? No, you dealing with a water sign, bro.
Can't relate.
You dealing with a water sign, bro. That's the emotions.
It's just too much. You know, they got too much going on in their heads. So.
That's true. He's a cap. Come on, he's like you, Joy. Y'all have no emotions, and y'all just it is what it is.
We out here thugging.
It is what it is.
Them little earthly signs, they very, sturdy. Those are some sturdy motherfuckers, very dependable and sturdy.
You know what I hate about men? I hate when they smell their balls.
What?
What? Joy, you better say it.
I never seen somebody smell their balls and they thought
they
they was
do.
doing it on a sneak tip and I see it.
I don't
but
like when they scratch it or readjust themselves.
readjust. Yes, I don't like why the fuck are you doing that?
Yeah.
Put on some different underwear.
My
What are you
balls sticking to my leg.
I'm like, bro, fix that
Sticky
shit.
ball ass nigga.
See, it's a little different, the opposite sex and this one and a Pisces.
Water sign.
So, it's like, because I guess you would say the emotional part of
And
it.
she's a Capricorn too.
Oh my god.
That's why
The emotional part of him that is like, wait a minute, why are you acting like this right now? Hold on a second. Let's talk about this.
you gotta read an astrology book before you get in a relationship nowadays, cause
I'd be confused.
You gotta do these questions before you get in a relationship nowadays.
This is the first date. Gotta be a trivia.
So every time he spoke to me, he was always high. So I never knew the non-high Lewis. And the non-high Lewis is
You don't want to know him. You should have went on a date with him though.
I should have.
You should have. Cause right, Shae? Right, Pisces?
Whatever.
Oh, okay. Just checking. What is your definition of cheating? Because everybody has their own definitions of cheating.
Cheating?
We all know sticking your dick or putting your vagina on somebody else's parts is cheating. But we're saying like the little things, like you had
when you start and delete shit and hide shit.
There you go.
Okay. Hide some shit, yeah.
There you go. When you feel like if what you saying in that conversation would piss me off.
You're cheating, motherfucker.
And also, if you treating a person as nice as you treating me, you're cheating. I don't
That's
think
emotionally cheating.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like I should be the only person. I know, okay, my husband is very friendly, right? He'll do anything for anybody. But nobody should get the level of friendliness that I have. Like, it's a whole nother cutoff level that you should have. Once I feel like that, I'm like, oh, well, fuck you. Go be with her.
It's like, oh, you was dropping on dick. Oh, okay. But, bitch, you was friendly with her? Oh, hell no. You was friendly with this bitch you was kicking? Like, what you got a problem. Why do you think people stay in toxic relationships?
Oh, I think people stay in toxic relationships because they don't think they can move on. Like they don't have enough. They don't think that they can do it on their own.
They don't have enough faith.
Well, I'm just speaking from the people who I know who still.
Yeah. You know what it is?
Every story is like, I'm like, bro, you have every opportunity to leave, and it's something in them that makes them feel like they're attackers, right? Not even physically attacking or whatever, but like whatever situation they're in, they feel like that abuser is correct, and that when they downgrade them or degrade them, not downgrade, they start to believe that shit. But I'm like, you have every opportunity to go. Like, you don't have to stay here. But in their brain, they believe something that is true about it.
Sometimes they
and I'll never understand that.
Sometimes they feel guilty, or they might feel like, dang, this person might have been down with me when I was at my lowest or whatever.
That is true. We did hear that story, y'all.
But I feel like the reason they was down at their lowest was because of that person. And because I know people who built their abusers up, like, to be these great people. Well, the great to the
I can use myself as an example. Like, at one point, like, I was just moved out the halfway house, moved to town. I ain't really have nothing, and then I was with this chick. She was with me when I was low. I mean, but I started progressing life, and she still was like right there. I mean, and I'm trying to pull her up. I mean, but she wasn't really trying to. I mean, like, rise up with me. But I was feeling like, dang, like, when I didn't have shit, she was helping me. I mean, like, to get to where I'm at now. I mean, but I feel like I owe you that, at least that much. I mean, to at least try to make it work or whatever. But eventually it didn't work, and I went my way. But I didn't just go my way right off the bat.
Because you felt guilty, like you owed her something.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Why do you feel like that? You don't owe nobody shit.
When you're a person that's not used to asking or getting anything from anybody, and somebody do shit for you, you like, dang, like, I owe this person, because you're not used to asking somebody for that. You don't really like asking nobody for that. And this person went out their way to actually help you out.
Yeah, well, I pray for people in those type of situations.
Yeah, it's crazy because people who be down like that, you be like, as a friend, you'll be in there, you're like, like, you're great, you're awesome, you're amazing, but they don't believe you. They don't. And I be like, what the fuck? Like, they're
like traumatizing. At that point, they've been in that situation for so long, they feel like they don't deserve nothing else.
Right. Besides that, it also can be another two things. You could be, you're complacent, you're used to that person, you don't, you know what, I can deal with this, I don't want to maybe try with somebody else because
and it'd be worse
than this or whatever. Or you could be scared to leave because of seeing that person might be, or things that you've seen that person do. So you might be scared to even leave that whole situation because you don't think that they're going to come and do something to you. So at the end of the day, besides everything that y'all are saying, there's also, and I could say that from my own personal experiences, that I felt complacent. And it's like, all right, well, it's like, whatever, I'll deal with it.
That shit sucks.
I got to say, I
would look down on themselves like that.
And I was also in a situation where I was scared. I was nervous to even just, I'm good.
And that's why I always say, people know when they've had enough. Like, because when you've had enough, you don't care how scared you are. I got to get the fuck up out of here. Like,
I got to the point where I got to the point where Shorty like, man, I'm gonna kill myself, and I'm like, why are you calling me? Like, don't call me.
You gotta
like
do
that.
it. Do what you gotta do for you, boo.
Do what you gotta do.
Like, people gonna try to get you where they know it's gonna hit you where you hurt.
The motherfucker that would be in toxic friendships and situations and shit. Because I always want to help everybody.
We know.
I'm ready to tussle. At this point, I'm sick of your shit.
I'll be there Monday. Don't worry, I'm coming.
I'm sick of your shit. It's getting spicy. You ready? Oh, welcome back, Scorpio. I needed you for this.
I thought she went to take a nap.
Right, she did. She had to go warm up a baby bottle. But Mama's back now. Mama's back. Out of all of your friend groups, how do you rank on a sex meter? I'm going to start in the order that I see y'all on my screen. Shae, you at the bottom?
Compared to all y'all freaky hoes, I'm probably about a 3, 4. Hey, I have no shame in my game. I don't care.
You're still young. You're still young. Mo Willis. Look at this. Look at this cougar asshole.
I feel like the old lady now, so I don't know.
Look at this cougar asshole. She got leopard drawers over there. And she'll wing nigga real quick.
Honestly, I never had a young nigga. I'm scared.
What do you consider young?
In their
Younger than
20s.
me.
Younger than you.
In their 20s.
You're not even old. That's younger than you. Like, I feel like 20s, not 30s.
In the 20s, yeah. You get your little 26-year-old tenderoni. That's a little young piece of meat. When you 30, when you in your high 30s, that's a little young piece of meat.
Around, turn you around and smack it.
You know, you get a little young whippersnapper, you know, his nuts ain't even dropped yet. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no gray hairs down there.
I want to enjoy it. I don't want to be in the hospital because this motherfucker trying to put my old ass leg somewhere.
Nigga, kill me. Kill me. I want to die.
I'm still scared to put on a pair of heels from when I hurt my ankle last year. So please don't.
Stab me in the back with the heel, nigga. Make it nasty. Nah, we could clearly we see where I ranks. Williams.
I say about a 3.
She a fucking liar. She.
No, I'm sorry, motherfucking Scorpio. You said she was a Scorpio.
I'm really at a 3. Like, we just now get into that, like, that little spicy time. Because before...
So, no, I know she lying. Because you had that stripper pole in your room for mad long. She got a stripper pole with lights on it and shit.
And she rating herself a 3.
I ask that right now if I ever got on that bitch for her. I ain't used that bitch yet.
Oh my God. Mario need to beat your ass with that pole at this point.
It's for decoration.
Y'all need to use that motherfucker tonight. Put them kids to bed tonight. And y'all need to use that motherfucker tonight. I saw the thumb. He said tonight. He said tonight.
He slid in there with the thumbs up.
Yes. He said tonight. He warming up baby bottles right now. He putting them down.
Right.
Tonight.
Joy. I think it depends on the night.
You can't even say you're not freaky because like you got a Florida man. Like,
oh, I know. It just depends on like, damn, babe, we tired. Or like, okay, it really
we all have those days where we're tired.
Yeah.
But when you're fired up, bitch, off of the fucking crown, and it's going down. What level you on, ho?
Damn. Maybe I don't rate that high in my friends groups because you be on some other shit, bitch. Like,
I know
y'all be we're not making no video, we're not posting no snap. I'm not hanging my titty out, bitch. They a little low.
What do you mean?
So I'm gonna be maybe a 5.
That's good.
Maybe a 5.
Zenhia.
High up in my friends group. I'm the low man on the totem pole in my friends group.
Do I need to have a party?
Yeah.
I know it's like sometimes I be like, fuck, my damn kids won't go to sleep. Now we can't.
I be like, fuck them kids. They better die. Like, they better fucking die because after a certain hour
side of the house.
Nah, but my kids was older.
It was definitely different when we went out to a hotel and we was all alone.
Oh yeah, that's
it was like a whole nother ball game. But like at home, I'm like, what the fuck? We done broke the bed.
I'm at a 5, bitch, over here breaking beds. You a 7, bitch.
That bed had to be replaced last year in January.
You a 7, bitch. Yeah. Unless you got that motherfucker from Walmart and that's that cheap wood.
That was about, this shit was expensive, ho. What the fuck?
Okay, my motherfucking friend went to Ashley's Furniture. Okay.
I mean, I be having some physical issues, but in my mind and what I do think about, I feel like 7, 8.
Okay, in
my mind, what is physical issues? What is physical issues?
She got like sciatica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You gotta put on a back brace and go to work, bitch. Like, fuck is you talking about? No pain,
so
no
pain. Do y'all prefer morning sex or night sex?
Morning.
You know, I like morning, but my husband like night. If we can't do it in the morning because he sleep all fucking day.
I'm tired by the end of the night. We gotta do it.
I'm like, at night, you're not gonna get nothing out of me. Like, nothing. I'm exhausted.
Yeah. In the morning, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm marinated.
He will literally drain his soul in the morning. Like, we can't. Then, you know well you can't do this.
Then you go to work, and then if he wants night, he gotta go to work at night. Compromise.
You're right. It's compromising.
Y'all some nasty hoes.
You got some nerves.
Yeah, bitches is nasty.
I didn't watch some of these podcasts. It's some nasty ones than the ones on here.
This bitch crazy.
What? Right. Oh, Brittany was supposed to be with her nasty ass. What's your favorite porn category?
My favorite porn category is masturbation, lesbian porn.
Oh, my bitches.
Those are my 2 favorite categories. But
how the fuck you like lesbian porn and you like the straightest?
I don't understand. Like, It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not gay at all. Like, in no way, shape. Like, you can sit here with me, pussy right out, and I'm not gay. Like,
watching gay shit turn her on.
It do. I don't know why.
All right.
I'll never have an answer for you.
Next.
But it's okay.
I'm with Joy. I like the same shit. I like random ass shit. I would just scroll and just click on videos and like random shit would turn me on too.
Oh, bitch, you can't out.
We telling you, you tell us.
Cause y'all talking about lesbian porn. You know how many categories it is on the fucking porn site?
It's hella porn. Yeah, I like gangbang shit. Yes. Like, but it gets intense.
I'm like Shae. I just be scrolling and
like I don't
I scroll and see if there's something I want to watch.
If I want something quick, then I have a go-to.
If I want something quick, I know a specific category I want to go to.
Yeah.
So that's what's your favorite category?
Lesbian is my favorite category, but when I'm just like
not a fucking lesbian,
I don't know.
Quick and to the point. It gets you where you need to be.
Is it because like you look at them and be like, oh, I want that done to me?
That because I watch massages too.
Okay,
but I watch men. I watch both. So it really just depends on my.
It's the lesbian for me because you could watch a nigga do this.
It's different.
It's something about that. It's like it's something about the man being into it. That masculine. It's like they be rough.
Okay,
like
you like the sensual, sexual.
I like sensual sex. I like rough shit too. But it's it's whatever mood I'm in at the time. So
nah, choke the fuck out of me.
And put my face. How many shots?
I feel like hey.
You feel like the point of view camera videos. You know what's a really good one when they're in the missionary and you can like see it going like in. I just like to be able to see it. I don't want to see your balls. Please do not have a black asshole.
That's her name.
It's like I'll tolerate a black asshole, but if I'm watching porn, what the fuck?
But does it bleach your skin?
I'm all for bleaching of the buttholes. Like
I thought that was just for the hair around it.
I thought they bleached the butthole.
I don't feel like they bleach your skin. White ass.
If it's black, they need to be white.
No.
What? Fine. But I mean, lesbian porn, I don't even watch lesbian porn and I love bitches.
Like I like the bondage shit too, like when they be all tied up inside the little
you know what?
Wooden guillotine shit.
So you like torture shit, Louis?
Yeah,
like
right?
That's my shit. I like torture too.
I like when the grandmas be getting smashed too, because some of the grandmas still looking younger. They be
It depends on the old bitch and what you're watching. If you're watching amateur, that's real.
Okay, so I need to pay attention.
I also like the massage stuff with the oils and stuff like that, when they still be having like all white clothes on.
This is Louis with the baby oil now. You know he did one to give us
remember
the baby
the tarp
oil.
and the baby oil?
The tarp and I couldn't think of the name. The tarp and the baby oil.
But I take back my comment with y'all about the lesbians because I watch something that I know I'll never do. Those videos where they be like gagging the fuck out of them bitches and they be like, bukkake videos and shit like that. My God, I will watch a fucking bukkake video, but I know I'm not doing that.
I watched that one when they like gagging real hard, and then I was like, "Dang, like
this is kind of like rape."
It didn't switch extreme, like
yeah,
like he really like down the throat, like.
But she signed a waiver to do this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, ain't no fucking way. How much she getting paid for that? Right here, come
Big
in.
Money. Big money, but I feel like if they don't cream and stuff, they're not really enjoying it, and I feel like it's not. What is one sex advice that you would have for an amateur watching tonight?
If you want to try anal, just
do it. Just do it. Don't
do it. You shouldn't just do everything. Some shit need to come with rules and stipulations.
After the head gets in, it won't hurt anymore.
What? Yes, it will. You're lying to people. Stop lying to people.
Yeah, you're definitely lying.
You're lying.
And then it's good.
You're fucking lying.
Everything.
I promise I wasn't lying.
Relax your muscles.
Relax. Just relax. And when you start, lay on your stomach first, and then you can gradually switch positions.
So you talking about anal?
Yes.
Jesus
it's
Christ.
worth it to try it, and then you'll it's good.
I'm sweating.
Yeah. The way you wipe your hat, not your head. a whole hat on, didn't wipe
I
no
forgot it was
forehead.
dead, and I was like, I'm fucking sweating. It never worked for me. And people say that.
You know what? Because your ass squeezes up. And when you tense up, you push the head back out. So you got to relax, let it in, and then a couple strokes is good, and then you can do whatever position you want with anal. I promise. And it's cool because you'll nut in your ass. Like, it's okay.
My bitch is a 10 on a freaky list talking about she a motherfucking 7. Fuck out of here. This bitch taking dicks in her ass and shit. Talking about she nutting from dicks in her ass and shit. Bitch, you a nasty bitch. All right, so Joy, my next question is, how often are you doing this?
Not too often because you don't want my ass to get too loose. So,
is that a thing? Will your ass really get loose?
Yeah, because there was times where we did it like multiple back to back, and it just slid in.
Oh, you learn something new about your best friend every fucking day. But
every day.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. My advice is to always be comfortable in any situation that you are in and properly communicate what the fuck it is that you would have told them how you liked it. It probably would have been better.
All the time.
And tell them your do's and your don'ts. Tell them what you like and you don't like. Express your feelings.
Because I feel like if you're uncomfortable...
You gotta be right. What makes you comfortable, uncomfortable.
If you're uncomfortable having a conversation with this person about sex, you probably shouldn't be having sex with them.
First of all, if we can't have a full conversation while we're having sex, then we probably shouldn't have sex.
Tell jokes to break up the awkward silence. Throw a fake moan in there every once in a while. It gives it a little razzle dazzle. It'd be like, oh, like make sure it sounds fake as fuck. Oh yeah. Comedy is the key. That's my advice. See, I thought it was gonna be some nasty shit. I ain't telling you to relax your muscles and shit.
Fuck you.
Have fun.
I'm just trying to give you something to try.
No, that's
real shit. Joy's answer was the furthest thing from what I thought it was gonna be. I don't know what I thought it was gonna be, but baby, that was not what I expected it to be.
Shae?
I ain't got no advice.
Get the fuck out of here. You got 4 fucking kids, bitch. Fuck out of here. I ain't got no advice. Put your legs behind your head.
Put your legs behind your head.
That's how you make a daughter.
Make sure he ain't dirty.
That's very important.
You know what? That is good because these young bitches don't give a fuck.
They don't. They say it's tangy. They think that shit cute. If it's tangy, run. Miss Williams, this is the advice you could give people. Tell people don't get a stripper pole until they ready to use that motherfucker.
Listen, me and Jonathan will be swinging, bring around the Rosie around.
Nigga, my son will have a hole in it because I done fucked up and
it's one too hard.
Up to 250 pounds. Like, how the fuck I break this
but
shit?
You know what, spouse will do anything that you want to try as long as you communicate. So communication is definitely key.
That's why I just got to that spicy level.
Oh, you just now? Okay, so your advice is communicate. And it could get spicy, like hot sauce. Zenhia, did you give her one sex advice for the house?
Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. I got a whole bag under the bed. Don't be afraid.
Let me see. Let me see.
The outfit.
I feel like them outfits be in the way. Like, what the fuck we putting on clothes for to take them off? This is... I stand in the middle of the room and go, dun 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 dun.
Yeah, backup music and everything.
A playlist is very important because one time I didn't have the playlist and I don't know how gospel music started playing. Did I stop? No, I did not stop.
Oh no,
I did not stop. The Lord was going to hear it. I was like,
am I the only one that don't like?
Yes, Lord.
I will literally have sex to trap music.
Me too.
I'm trying to turn the
fuck to the beat, nigga. You better, if you gonna fuck me up with some Kevin Gates, you better fuck me up with some Kevin Gates.
I have a playlist that's R&B, but sometimes the mixing in the end is cool.
I'm not trying to hear no every time.
Sometimes you want to be in a moment. You want to be sensual. Sometimes you want to be sensual.
Bitch. You don't want to be sensual when it's a dick in your ass.
Well,
this motherfucker want Kevin Gates on.
We talk about in the beginning.
Oh, to start it off? Oh no, I'm starting off with it's time for the percolator. Like, I'm starting off with you ready, nigga? We doing this shit like motherfucking Players Club. I want all the motherfuckers in the middle of the floor, peeking at the side of the door like
you bust out the bathroom like seems like you're ready.
Yeah.
No.
You ready, nigga? Right? We've been together for fucking 15, 16 years. It's like
It's all comedy at this point.
It's all comedy. Like, oh, you ain't never did that before. You ain't never that TikTok song. Ooh, turn the AC on. Ooh, turn the AC on.
Oh no, the air gotta be on because I just sweat my ass off. Like, boy.
Nah, that
Turn the fan on, please. Something.
No, but if you can't have fun with the person you having sex with, you with the wrong person.
That's big facts. Well, I want to thank all of y'all for being here with me tonight. Tonight was fucking amazing. Y'all was fucking amazing. Y'all brought the fucking energy. That's what the fuck I like to say.
There it is.
Sorry.
It's okay. I only had one slice of pizza, y'all. It was tempting, but
I told her
another one.
I was gonna make a blooper of every time. Like once I get to a bunch of podcast videos, I'm gonna just go through each video every time this bitch was eating, and it's gonna be a video of Joy eating, and every because she's always eating. That's my friend, and I'm gonna stick beside her. But I love y'all. All right, all of y'all, get the fuck out of my room.
I'm not leaving. You gonna kick me out?
This bitch. What you want them to do, D?
Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the like button and subscribe.
It ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby.